Welcome back to all of you. Let us understand the determiners. What are the determiners? Well, determiners are the words that modifies or determines the meaning of a noun. And it is a word that is placed just before a noun to give additional information about that noun, and that is why they are also classified as adjectives. Let us understand how it determines the meaning of a noun. So, it determines or modifies the meaning of a noun in terms of the following things. First, making the meaning of the noun general. Second, making the meaning of a noun specific. Third, indicating the direction and number of a noun. Fourth, showing the possession of a person or thing. Last, showing the number of a noun. Let us understand this definition through some example. First example is I like this sweet chocolate. Second example, I like that sweet chocolate. Third example, I like 5 sweet chocolates. Fourth example, I like the sweet chocolate. Sixth example, I like these sweet chocolates. Seventh example, I like my sweet chocolate. And eighth example is I like some sweet chocolates. So in all these examples you can see that there is adjectives are already used. Adjectives are the describing words, and they are describing the noun chocolate, name of a thing. So but the words like this, that, the, 5, these, my, and some, these are called the determiners. Why? Because they are modifying, they are specifying, or they are determining the meaning of a noun. These words are providing the additional information about that noun. So these are the determiners. Now let us understand the types of the determiners. So first, there are 6 types of determiners. First is articles, second is possessives, third is demonstratives, fourth is quantifiers, fifth is numbers, and sixth is distributives. Let us understand these one by one. So first is article. There are 3 main articles in English: a, an, and the. These 3 articles can be divided into 2 classes. First, definite, and second is indefinite. So the is known as definite article because it is used to point out specific person or thing, for example the moon, the sun, etc. Then indefinite article, a and an are known as indefinite articles because both are used to point which are not a specific noun, for example a man, an organization, an orange, etc. Now let us understand the uses of the. There are following common rules of using definite article the. First is, the is used before a particular or specific person, place, or thing. For example, let us go to the club. Second use, the is used before a common nouns which are names of thing unique of their kind. For example, the earth is our planet. Next use, the is used before name of directions and date of months. For example, the sun sets in the west. Next, fourth use, the is used before names of rivers, seas, canals, oceans, valleys, deserts, and forests. For example, the Thames River. Fifth use of the is used before names of mountain ranges, not before the names of single mountain or hill. It is used before a mountain ranges. For example, the Himalayas, the Alps. Next sixth use is, the is used before superlative degrees of an adjective. For example, you are the best student in this school. Next, the is used before a whole class. For example, the cow is a pet animal. The horse runs very fast. Next, the is used before names of races or nations. For example, the Indians are good people in the world. Next, the is used before names of newspapers, holy books, famous buildings, ships, historical events, etc. For example, I used to read the Times of India newspaper. Next, the is used before proper nouns, common nouns, abstract nouns, and material nouns to make them common nouns. For example, Kalidas is the William Shakespeare of India. Next use, the is used before name of musical instruments. For example, Rohit plays the guitar. Next use, the is used before name of inventions. For example, the water is useful for us. Next, the is used before parts of body. For example, he was hit by the rod in the back. Next, the is used before political parties also. For example, the Congress party, the Bharatiya Janata party. Now, the uses of the indefinite articles. First, let us understand uses of A. A is used before words beginning with consonants. For example, a news, a patient, a cup. Second use, a is used before the words which begin with a vowel but have a sound of a consonant. For example, a university, a European. Next, uses of an. Let us understand the uses of an. First, an is used with words that begin with the alphabet A, I, O, U. For example, an orange, an egg, etc. Second, and is used before the adjective if adjective comes with a noun. For example, a nice book, an intelligent boy, a good prize. Here we can use A also. Third is an is used before words beginning with consonants having vowel sound. For example, an FIR, an MSc. A is coming first now. So an is used before words beginning with consonant having vowel sounds. Here are one more thing, that there are how to omit the articles. Here are omission of the articles. So first, some rules are, first is we should not use the before proper nouns. For example, Kolkata, Delhi, Sunday, and so on. So, but some exceptions are also there. Here are some exception of this rule, like we say the Punjab, the USA, the Deccan group of states. Second rule of omission is that we should not use the before subject and arts. I don't like painting, I am reading book of science, for example. Third is when we use abstract nouns in general sense, we omit the. For example, honesty is the best policy. Second, health is wealth. Here we don't need to use articles. Now let us understand the next article, that is possessive article. So we use possessive determiners to show who owns or possesses something, whose ownership is that with that thing in a particular thing. And the possessive determiners are my, your, his, her, its, are, their. For example, my car, your pen, his ring, her necklace, its pen, its color, our house, their car. Now let us understand the next one, that is demonstrative adjective. So demonstratives are meant to point to a particular noun. They are also used to indicate the position or location of a noun from speaker's point of view. There are four demonstrative determiners. First, this, that, these, and those. The demonstrative this is used to refer a singular noun that is near the speaker, while these refer to the items in plural that are near the speaker. On the other hand, that is used to refer to a singular noun that is further away from the speaker, while those refers to the plural nouns that are further away from the speaker. For example, this is my car, these are our pens, that is my aunt, those are my chocolates. Now, after demonstratives, let us understand the quantifiers. Quantifiers are the words which tells us how many or how much. And here are three categories of the quantifiers. First is the quantifiers which are used with the countable nouns, and those quantifiers are many, a few, several, a couple of, none of the. Second category is these quantifiers which are used with uncountable nouns, and these are not much, a little, a bit of, a good deal of, a great deal of, no. Then third category belongs to the quantifiers which are used with both, with the countable and uncountable nouns. For example, and the list is all of the, some, most of the, enough, a lot of, lots of, plenty of, a lack of. Now let us understand the difference between a little and the difference between few and a few. So a little is used with uncountable nouns, and let us understand the difference with the example. Suppose if I say that I have a little experience in a management, so that means that although I have no greater experience, and but I have some experience, and that experience might will be enough for my purpose. But if I say that I have little experience, I am not saying that a little, I am saying that I have little experience in a management, that means that I don't have enough experience. And if I say that I have a few, means I am telling you about the uses of few and a few, and few and a few is used with countable nouns. So if I say that I have a few books on Latin American literature, so that means that I have some books, not a lot of books, but probably enough for my purpose. But if I say that I have few books on Latin American literature, so that means that I don't have enough books for my purpose, and we have to go to the library for that. So now next is numbers. Let us understand the numbers determiners. So numbers are also known as the numericals or numerals, and there are two types of numbers, cardinal number and ordinal number. Cardinal number is 1, 2, 3, like 1 mango, 3 mango, and then ordinal numbers like first, second, third, etc. Now last is distributive determiners. So what are the distributive determiners? Distributive determiners are the words which give information about the refer to a group or every individual in the group. And the distributive determiners are each, every, all, both, half, either, and neither. Let us understand this. Each and every talk about the individual member of a group, then all collectively talks about the whole group, and half talks about the divided group, either and neither talk about a group of two. Now let us understand this. Now let us understand use of each and every. Each is used to refer to every individual in a group, while every is used to see the group as collection of members. Both each and every can only be used with countable nouns. Now sentences are each child was laughing, second every child was laughing. Then next is each when followed by of can be used for plural nouns. For example, each of the children was laughing. He got each of the men out safely. Next, every on the other hand cannot be used with plural nouns. Remember, it cannot be used with plural nouns. If I say every children were laughing, this is incorrect. It is correct. Correct is every man was running. Now, use of all as distributive determiner. All refers to every member of the group collectively. All may refer to the uncountable nouns or plural countable nouns. For example, all milk was spoiled. All men need money. All cats love milk. Sometimes, while referring to the plural nouns, all can be followed by the or of the. For example, all the children were playing. All of the men were in a hurry. All of you have to pay for it. With plural uncountable nouns also, I need all of the sugar. Who drank all of the juice. Now, use of half. Half determiners Half determines the group or quantity exactly divided into two equal parts. We will understand the use of half with the help of some examples. First example is half of his money goes to charity. Second, he ate half of the banana. So, and next is for measurements. Half is used prefixed with a or an. For example, bringing half a kilo tea from the market. Next is, may I have half a cup of tea, please? Now, use of both, either and neither. Both, either and neither are used to refer to a pair of person, place or thing. Both collectively refers to the whole pair. Either, on the other hand, refers to any one member from the pair, and neither negates the pair. Go through, here are some examples. Both my cars are black. Both of my cars are. Both boys went to Seattle. Both of the boys went to Seattle. Now, all of the sentences are correct. Next is, either is used to refer to any one member of the pair and is stresses equivalence of both of the members. For example, either of the books was worth keeping. I would love to dine at either of the hotels. Next is neither. Neither negates the pair and is equivalent to not the one nor the other. Neither car is working, neither child came, neither of the men went on the leave. Now, either and neither can be used with plural nouns when prefixed with of. Either of men was dancing, neither of the cows gives milk. So, this is all about the determiners. I hope you understood. And if you like this video, please subscribe the channel and share.